don't start barking. Dog. Stop barking. Why did you not know that I had a dog until just now? I have 2 dogs and a cat. And they're all suckafoos. Earlier this morning even, one of the dogs somehow broke into my room while I was streaming and just started walking around. And I couldn't understand how the dog managed to get in here, you know? Whole nother layer of Axelrod has been revealed to me. Yeah, the available layers, it can be pretty tough to chew through them. There was a YouTube series that I started called The Vault of Axelrod, and in those videos I peeled back some layers. I think in the we'll say most recent. I haven't released one of those videos in a very long time, but the last one that's the most recent, it's called Animal Kingdom, and that's I introduce all the animals. Coco, Lucy, and Belle. Let's get out of that little water area. Sucker's still not dead. There we go. Nice. Excuse me. Please. Get out of there. I'm gonna go find some other dudes to kill while I wait. Constitutes a large amount of MP. Apparently 30. Apparently half. Half is large to this game. I always get bothered by that in games. It's like, you have the capacity to tell me how much you're going to affect something. You know? You have the ability to tell me how much you're going to heal somebody, or how much an item's going to do. But in a lot of games, the descriptions are very vague. And a lot of times not very helpful. And I do understand one side of it, in that, you know, these things undergo tons of iterations and things like that. So having to change all the values in the text for that every time you make, you know, a modification, that's pretty obnoxious. I agree. But I feel like there's a way, I don't know 100%, but I feel like there would potentially, possibly, should be a way to link a variable that you're modifying, and you know, link that to all relevant whatchamacallits. Oh, dog. Doing your bark. But what do I know? I'm just a sucker-foo that acts like knows how to play video games. Ah, I caught you. Only one more to go. That was a lot of that. 73 damage. Probably the correct target. Oh, I don't think Noah the Otter's here, but we were talking about some YouTube channels on the morning stream earlier today. And I checked all three of them out. The mythology one, I didn't find any videos that I was interested in watching. I never got around to actually watching one. But the other two, I watched like an hour and 30-minute video on how I'm already forgetting what exactly it was, but it was about Hungrybox, and you know, like how there will never ever be another player like him that plays Super Smash Bros. Melee. And I watched that whole dang thing. It was fairly entertaining. And then I watched 1.5 videos of cinema therapist, something like that. And I like what I see for cinema therapy. This is probably going to come off as disrespectful, because anytime that anyone ever says this to someone else, there's no way, there's no conceivable way that it comes across as anything but disrespectful. But the therapist in cinema therapy, we'll just say, strikes some resemblance to Sinesis. And it's cool. Bark was stolen. I don't care what you steal. Well, don't break nothing. I guess that's all that I had time to watch. I was in the middle of watching another cinema therapy video. Right before the stream started. I thought I had enough time, but I didn't. I really wish it back that one. I really wish Home Chick Slice went first. That's what I actually wish. Oh, she's silent. Wasn't paying attention to that. Oof. I also tried watching The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Apparently that's on Netflix. You know what's also on Netflix? I'm pretty sure it's the sequel to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse or whatever. Like, it's not the first movie. I think it's the second movie. And that's crazy. Didn't that movie just come out? Am I so far behind the times that that movie came out like 2 years ago and I just didn't know? Because I thought that movie came out this year. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I finished White Collar. I don't think I mentioned that earlier this morning. And you know, I actually think the seasons are still enjoyable. And I really like the ending. The ending is really nice. They only give them 6 episodes to cap it all off, and I think they did a pretty good job. Released back in June? Yeah, that is so soon. Like, first of all, it's so soon. Maybe I'm just used to ye olden days when a movie comes out and it doesn't get released on home media for like another year and a half. But I guess that really hasn't been happening with media nowadays. Or like, at the very least, I would have expected it to be okay. It's out in theaters, and then once its theater time is over, it's out on home media, and then after that has been given enough time to percolate, then maybe it comes to a streaming service. But nope. Like, it came to streaming services faster than Morbius did. We don't talk about Morbin times. That was weird. I have, I guess, theoretically been fortunate enough not to have seen Morbius. I'm sure the movie probably wasn't like that bad. It probably wasn't great. I was looking at Rotten Tomatoes earlier as well. It was like yesterday or the day before, and it was one of the newest Marvel movies. I think it's just called The Marvels, and it wasn't doing so hot on the tomato meter. So I was like, ooh. Marvel Cinematic Universe is reaching a rough spot here. You watched it expecting to not be that great, and you were surprised it was worse than you expected. Well, that's an oof. And you set that bar low. Performing poorly, and yet you have heard nothing but good things from people that have seen it. Really? For the Marvel movie? Interesting. I think it's called The Marvels. Admittedly, I haven't seen a Marvel movie in... Actually, I haven't seen a Disney movie in several years now. I think the last thing that I saw Marvel / Star Wars / Disney related was when there was a free trial to Disney Plus, and I watched season 1 of The Mandalorian. I think that's the last thing that I've seen. Gideon 3. Oh, you know what? Time to mark. Go ahead and mark.